God does this, it's a principle in his ways that those that are really truly gathered to the Lord's name are coming into contact with those that are in fellowship at the Lord's table, and it's not individual independent assemblies that are raised up and then so-called recognized as being on the same ground. That's not the truth of God at all. And so there was an assembly established in Antioch with these believers in fellowship with those that were on the ground, that there is one body and on Christian ground, there they were. And they came to pass, they assembled themselves for a whole year, taught much people. The disciples were called Christians first in Antioch. So I've often thought, well, why didn't they just have 2 weeks of seminars in the stadium over there in Antioch and have everybody come in from 8 o'clock in the morning till 5, 6, 7 at night and have all day seminars for 2 weeks, and then boom, you got your certificate, you know all about this, and you can go. It wouldn't take 2 years, wouldn't take a year. The Spirit of God is communicating to us that to learn the truth of God and to enjoy it, and for it to become a part of our lives and a part of the fruit that we bear for Christ, it takes time. It takes a whole lifetime to learn about the Savior, and it's not going to happen overnight. And so it was a whole year. And it's interesting that it's not in Jerusalem that the believers were called Christians, but it's in Antioch, in a Gentile city. They were identified with Christ, and it was apparently a derogatory term. They were useless. They were just Christians. They were the people of Christ. They just so heavenly minded, they were worthless for this world. Well, it was a derogatory term, but they took that term, and the Spirit of God uses it throughout the book of the Acts, and I believe Peter uses it well. If we suffer as Christian, it's not something to be despised. And so we're Christ's people. We belong to him, and what ought to characterize us is the moral features of Christ that we've learned